How's it going, Phonlab? It's Root Junkie here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about flashing OTA images to Nexus and Pixel devices. This is the official link, and I'll have this below the video here, of where to get all the OTA images for your device. You have a little shortcut tab on the side here, which is really nice. And this device is a Pixel XL or a Marlin. Marlin is the code name, so it's important to know that kind of stuff. You can find it in your build prop and under About Phone, things like that. So I'm going to download the latest one right there, which is actually already downloaded right here. You can see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up my files. Here we are right here. And to go ahead and flash this OTA update, we're going to do it from recovery. So let's go over to my device really quick. So on the device, you saw us in the previous section going into different boot modes. This device is off because a lot of times if you're going to flash an OTA update, it's to fix a problem on the device. So it's off, so I'm going to hold volume down and power. This is obviously going to put us into bootloader mode, and then we're going to push volume down, hit recovery mode. That'll put us into recovery. Now, even if this device has Twerp recovery installed on it, you can actually still sideload in Twerp recovery, which is pretty cool. But this is stock recovery, so I'm going to hold power for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Tap volume up. So then here we're going to select Apply Update from ADB. And I'm actually going to plug in my device before I turn that on. There we go. And then hit power to select that. And now we are in ADB sideload mode here on the Pixel XL. Now we're ready to do some things on the computer here. So I'm going to open up a command window. This is going to require that you already have ADB fastboot installed, along with it installed in the path of your computer, so that it works seamlessly from command prompt or from PowerShell. So just to test, I'm going to type in ADB devices. Now you see that mine doesn't actually return device, it returns sideload. That's because we're in sideload mode in recovery. So from here you're just going to type ADB sideload space. And then the easiest thing to do is just go to where your OTA file is. And you don't extract this file, you just leave it as a zip. Okay? So mine's right here, and I just do ADB space sideload space, and then I just drag the file right in. Okay? And then you just hit enter, and it will go ahead and ADB sideload the file. You can see there's a progressive bar. It's kind of funny, it keeps repeating the same line, but then it tells you percentage each time, and the percentage is going up, as you can see on my screen. So on the device, you're going to see it's going to say installing, and a couple little things down at the bottom. If that's visible for you, it's really hard to see probably on this camera lighting, but it's over there. And we just have to wait for the OTA sideload to flash. Now, while we're doing that, let's talk about a couple of things. Why would you want to OTA sideload an update or sideload firmware? Well, the main reason is because on Pixel devices and Nexus devices, unless the bootloader is unlocked, you can't flash stock firmware in fastboot. But with recovery, since this is a signed OTA image, this is a full stock image, we can flash it, and we're able to do a firmware restore with an OTA update or a ADB sideload. We can firmware restore the device and get it functioning again. The other thing you're going to want to do after you do a firmware restore, if it still does not work, the device does not work, I would highly recommend to go ahead and do a wipe data factory reset inside of recovery. And we'll probably do that just for this video, just to show you that as well. It's just going to be helpful to do that after you do a sideload. Now, if you don't feel like there's any issues on the device and you just want to sideload, you can sideload and it will not wipe the device. So if there's a problem with an error in the device, something going on, you don't want to lose the customer's data, you can easily just sideload, reboot, and see if it works. If it doesn't work, go back to recovery and wipe data factory reset. That would be my recommendation. So we're just letting this thing finish, and then we'll show you the rest of the process. It's really, really simple, really. It's not hard. Again, Android SDK is required. Have an ADB and fastboot in the file system path, so that it just works perfectly like this. Otherwise, you'd have to go to your ADB fastboot folder location and run things from that location. So I'm going to let it finish up. Alright, there we go. It just wrapped up here. It actually went from 94 to 100%, which is fine. So again, here's where I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a wipe data factory reset. So I'm going to scroll down to wipe data factory reset, hit power to select, hit right there, factory data reset, hit power to select, and it'll go ahead and wipe data factory reset the device. And then once that process has completed, which shouldn't take here very long, we'll just go ahead and reboot. Reboot device should be the very top option. There we go. So reboot system now, power, and voila. That is it, guys. That is the process here on Pixel and Nexus devices to ADB sideload firmware and then do a factory reset at the end. And this device is now fully restored. Any problems that it would have had or had in the past should be completely fixed, at least when it comes to the software. Obviously, if you have a hardware problem, a power button or a volume button stuck or something, that's not going to fix that. But software-wise, we've completely reflashed it with an OTA update or an ADB sideload, and we factory reset it, so it's 100% back to stock. So I'm going to let this thing boot up, and we'll finish up this video. Oh boy, there it goes. All done. There it is. Fully factory set, restored with an ADB sideload. There you go, guys. There it is, all complete. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos here in the Google Pixel section, and we'll catch you then. Root Junkie out.